Hi, I'm here.
Hi, Leslie. Well, good to
Hi.
see you.
It's nice to see all of you. So many
So
nice smiling faces.
yeah, go ahead and tell us your story.
Sure. My name is Leslie Grothaus, and I might look familiar to a lot of you because I spent a lot of time at GYV. So I was a participant from 1997 to 2002. And then I also was on staff for several years between 2004 and 2010. So I worked in the kitchen with Danny. Hi, Danny. I was a cabin counselor, evening program coordinator. So I wore a lot of hats and got to see so many facets of this wonderful program that meant a lot to me when I was growing up. Since GYV, I've had stints in academic anthropology, startups, international education nonprofits, and now I'm the director of philanthropic partnerships at a museum in the Bay Area, California, where I live with my partner Billy and my cat Charlemagne, who might join us because he loves Zoom and being adored by strangers. So get ready for that. And I just want to say that GYV has had a really significant influence on me, kind of in big and small ways. So, for example, when I first came in 1997, I objected to this vegetarian menu. I ate a lot of peanut butter and jelly. But then a few summers later, I took a Youth for Environment and Service workshop with Mira, and I went home as a vegetarian, and I just celebrated my 22nd vegiversary. So I can't be more thankful for that. But if I had to really say the most important lesson I learned while at GYV, it's that uncomfortable situations shouldn't be avoided because they're actually really remarkable opportunities for growth and connection. So as a teen, living in a cabin with strangers, it was uncomfortable. Talking about sensitive subjects with people who disagreed with me was uncomfortable. Learning that the government and economic systems that I benefit from have actually caused a lot of harm to others was very uncomfortable. But GYV really gave me the tools to work through those moments of discomfort, listen to others, really listen, and emerge a more knowledgeable, empathetic, and resilient individual. My time at GYV with fellow participants and staff members really taught me that this work is hard, but it pays dividends in both friendships and in personal growth. And I still use what I learned at GYV in my day-to-day life. And the wholly uncomfortable year that is 2020 has demonstrated that the work that GYV does is more important now than it ever has been. And I'm just so proud to be part of this family and this group. And I wish Legacy many, many years of future programming and success. And I just think it's a great opportunity to thank everyone on staff for all that they do. It's meant so much to so many people, and I could not be more grateful for the impact you've had on my life. And I think a lot of people here feel the same way.
Thank you, Leslie. That was beautiful. Ooh. Rain, do you think you can talk now? I notice you're wiping those tears away.
Absolutely. And I wanted to turn my camera off, but exactly what Leslie said, I said to all of the young people I work with at GYV that, it's okay to show your vulnerability. It's okay to be authentic and to express your feelings. So I couldn't keep that camera off. And I just got so emotional, like seeing the faces, because it's all of the people who mean so very much to me. And I can't like capture GYV in one moment because it was such a beautiful collection of moments. But one of the things I used to love to do was watch the young people as they got off the bus. Many times they were tentative, they were a little bit uncertain, afraid, because they were going into a situation that they knew about, but they didn't really know what was going to happen to them. And then we ate together. That was probably the first thing, to share a meal and to walk up that hill together and playing together, laughing together, going to classes and really learning together. Sometimes getting in serious conflicts and learning to argue and talk about uncomfortable situations and express disagreement with each other. And essentially how I would describe it is they would get in touch with each other's humanity. Rich, poor, skinny, fat, shy, outgoing. spirited, not so spirited, angry, sad, like all of the realm of being human. Lots of deep time, lots of deep listening, lots of being in nature and discovering, like, Mr. Rash, can we just like kind of like, how can we put an escalator on that hill, you know, that nature isn't there to accommodate us, that we get to be in communion with nature. And then you would have to get back on the bus and leave. And then I love watching the expressions when they got back on the bus, still a little bit afraid, still a little bit tentative, but the tears were different because we were leaving family. They were leaving brothers and sisters, going out into a world with uncertainty. But what they had when they got back on the bus that they may not have completely had when they got off the bus, they had tools, they had skills. Too many to even mention. And they had a confidence that they brought something to this planet that made a difference. And that they had thousands of young people who had also been to GYV and staff people who had their back.